As you can see, I am back in emergency again. Chest pain and difficulty breathing is back again from basically Thursday got a little worse, or Wednesday and Thursday were pretty good. Friday worse, Saturday a little worse, and I didn't sleep last night. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I'm back at emergency to see what the heck is wrong. It feels like it did last week again, which is super frustrating. Fortunately, there's not a lot of people here today. It's me and one other guy, so that's something. Please, I feel like Bane with this on. Not the most comfortable thing in the world to wear. Pulls on your ears a little bit. So now I have had blood work done, urinalysis done. I had more x-rays on my chest. They asked a bunch of questions about my tattoos and did a COVID test right down my nose. And I'll tell you, when you're not taking drugs for that, that thing hurts like hell. Not comfortable, but at least that's over with. Now we wait and we see what the doctors have to say. Wish me luck. Now I'm waiting for a CT scan. You drink some liquid and then you have to wait 2 hours. And then at the end of the 2 hours, you're able to do the CT scan. They're gonna look for infections in my gallbladder, stuff like that. I still feel like I look like Bane with this on. Look like I should be going after Batman or something. You might be wondering why I'm sitting up. That's because they don't have any beds for me. So I've been sitting here for about 8 hours now, waiting to see what's wrong. I just had a CT scan shortly ago, and the doctor said that there's 2 marks on my kidneys, which he thinks means that the pneumonia has infected my blood, and that means I have double kidney infection, which would explain the back pain that I'm experiencing. We'll see shortly. Right now I'm super cold because it's not very warm in here. They took my temperature and I don't have a temperature. I'm just very cold. So that's the blankets and trying to stay as warm as I can. Now I've graduated to the QE2, which is nice because I do have a bed, which is way better than sitting in a chair for 8 or 9 hours over the course of the day. So it's kind of nice to finally lie down. I really didn't think this day would be that long. Still all geared up, waiting for specialists to come and tell me what's going on with my kidneys. Not so much fun. For the levity today, well, interesting thing, they have a swing out toilet. How about that? Interesting. A little weird, but interesting. So I'm at QE2. I have a staph infection, which means that my blood is infected. It's all through my back, etc. I'm going to get MRIs later on my heart to make sure it's not in there. Mask is down because I'm eating a sandwich. I'm pretty hungry right now. I'm in a lot of pain. They just gave me some drugs. I'm hoping that I might be able to get some sleep tonight because I haven't slept in a couple days, really. This is not fun. I tend to not do anything in halves, but man, not a fun time. I'll be in the hospital for a couple days, probably. And then I get IV antibiotics for about 6 weeks afterwards. So just a bundle full of fun. But they don't think I have COVID, which is a positive. Gotta look on the bright side. So I'm at the QE2, still pretty whacked out on a lot of drugs, which does allow me to move around a little bit, which is nice. Feel overall pretty loud. I'll be here for a couple days, and then they're talking probably 5 to 6 weeks of antibiotics through IV, which doesn't sound like a bundle full of fun, but it is kind of what it is, right? I do have a really cool view of Citadel Hill. That's something. You look at the bright side of things. And I'm also round 2 for COVID tests, negative both times. So that's a positive. Anyway, you gotta look for the bright side of things at this point. And I'm still wearing all the same clothing. Yeesh. I'm looking forward to when they let me have a shower. I think I'm gonna have a lot more hair by the time this thing's over, since I didn't bring any razors. Devin out.